Hey everybody, JP here. It's time for the Wednesday show. You know, this is going to be a train wreck. Stay tuned. JP, what are you going to say? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wednesday show for whatever day it is. I don't know. It's March 24th, I think. Yeah. I think it was St. Patrick's Day last Wednesday, so that would make it March 24th as you see this, unless you're seeing it the night before, which is when I'm recording it. What the heck happened to this hair right here? I don't know what is happening right there, but anyway. So, I've got a couple of little segments that we're going to show you today, and I was not going to reminisce about any of my past trips to Vegas, but we're calling today's show, it's all about the community. And I'm sure somewhere as he watches this, eventually Mark Anderson is chuckling. But I noticed yesterday that our friends Dave and Michelle have made their way back to Las Vegas. Now, Dave's kind of an ass, but he's an amiable ass most of the time. Michelle is the biggest sweetheart you'll ever meet. And some of what our community has become can be traced back to some of our conversations back in about 3 years ago, which eventually led to what I called the Social Media Summit, and was able to meet up with them, as well as Tamara and Gord from Vegas Best Ideas and a couple of other folks. It was a pretty small gathering, but we had a really good time that September evening. And that community has continued to grow. I mean, I think I first encountered Mark on Twitter. Vegas Best Ideas has networked with so many folks around Canada and around the world, really, that I've had an opportunity to meet so many folks from them. Going back even further, I used to comment very regularly on Matt Bridger's stuff back when he was not quite as big a celebrity as he is now. And we got to be kind of friends. Still haven't had the opportunity to meet up with him in Vegas, but I look forward to that. But there have been so many people that have come into our community over the past couple of years. The second Vegas Summit, I think there must have been 20, 30 people there. And obviously, if it had been able to come to pass this past September, it would have been more than that. Rocktober, several dozen participants in that, and several dozen more who would like to have been there if they could have been. It's when your community grows, particularly when it grows at such a fast pace, inevitably it splinters off a bit, like the branches on a tree. Not everybody gets along. I've had a few feuds, a few people that aren't talking to one another, but that's normal. And I think overall we've been a community that's been much more supportive of one another than most YouTube communities. I think about the slot channels. I think there's been gang warfare practically there. So, but it does become more and more difficult to sort of embrace everyone and connect with everyone. And I've mentioned this on numerous occasions, but it's just simply not possible anymore to be there for everybody's live streams and to see everyone's videos. And, and I understand that, and I understand that's true for you as well as me. So, I try not to do a lot of live streams. Once in a while, I did a few in Vegas, which I think were worthwhile. But there's just so much content out there that I don't need to burden people with something else they feel like they need to watch, because you don't need to watch it. I know there's a small group of people that I speak to pretty much every day. People in the Facebook group, and again, that's another place where I've met so many people, made so many connections. My team of moderators, we chat basically 24/7. Somebody's awake. And they become great friends. And that's the interesting thing about this community for me, is that I am not generally a terribly outgoing person. It takes me a while to feel comfortable with people. And I felt that way on a few occasions during Rocktober when I was surrounded by people I didn't really know that well. But So many of these folks that I've gotten to know online, when I met them, it was just a continuation. It was so easy. And so many of those people have become not just Vegas friends, but true friends, where we can chat about our lives and our challenges and so forth. So just wanted to mention that. And again, I want to apologize because, I feel like I helped build this community. I helped make it grow as much as it has. And all of these sorts of people that we've touched base with over the past couple of years. I just can't keep up with everybody. And it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate your work and that I don't appreciate you, but it gets to be very difficult. You know what else gets to be very difficult? Finding something interesting to eat, particularly when you're subsisting mostly on frozen foods. But this past week, I thought I found something that might be kind of interesting and fun. And sorry, PJ. He'll be coming up in a bit, by the way. Here's me enjoying kind of something new. Take it away. Okay, so we're back with another food test. We're recording this one quite a number of days in advance of the show, but we're trying the Zatarain's red beans and rice with sausage. I do enjoy some Cajun food from time to time. After 35 minutes in the oven, it looks like this. Definitely smell like some cayenne. You would expect there to be a little bit of spice in this. So we're going to test it out. Get it stirred up good. And so yeah, let's see what we got going on here. Some beans, some rice. All right, we got a little bit of everything going on here. We got some rice, some beans, plenty of sauce, and some sausage. So that's not bad. The sausage has a really nice sort of smoky quality. Rice and the beans seem well prepared. A little bit of heat, not much, let's be honest. Do another little bit of that. That's not bad. That is definitely the best frozen concoction we have tried on the show. That's honestly, the rest of them have all pretty much sucked. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's definitely worth checking out. Like I said, probably have it in your area. No, I'm not going to switch it around, BJ. But it's the Zatarain's red beans and rice frozen meal. They do that's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. So, all right, we finally have a frozen meal we can recommend. The Zatarain's red beans and rice. So pick one up at your local grocery store. And all right, now I guess we'll go back to the Wednesday show. See what kind of nonsense JR and JP are up to today. Later. Okay, so there you go. Obviously that was recorded a while ago. My hair is longer. That's how long ago it was recorded. But yeah, so I said, just kind of wrapping up my thoughts about this big Vegas vlogging community. And there's a lot of different approaches people have taken. Some people are only vlog when they go to Vegas. Some people have sort of branched out and developed a sort of daily or weekly vlog. We've seen folks that have kind of gone down the sort of slot playing path. Folks that have shared not just their Vegas adventures, but ones that they've had in their local communities or on other travels. So it's just such a variety, and I think that's the great thing is that right now, compared to a few years ago, you can go out there and you can find something that appeals to you. And I do appreciate the fact that for at least a few of you, you actually enjoy watching the content that we put out here on the channel on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I do enjoy sharing it with you. So let's, like I said, remember, folks, it's all about the community. Let's build each other up. Let's continue to grow, and let's deal with the growing pains as best we can. It seems like everybody's getting into tips and tricks these days. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And so PJ today wanted to share a cocktail-related tip with all of you, and I was happy to have him do so. So without any further ado, let's check out what he has to say. PJ, take it away.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show with your host, John Rare. Today, I've got a quick little tip for you. Are you ready? Let's call it garnishing your cocktail. First thing you're gonna need is a knife. Then you're gonna need something to garnish. Today, we're gonna use a lemon, and this is how we do it. First thing you wanna do, make an incision. Slice all the way through. Next, cut a little thicker slice. After that, put a little slice in, grab a glass, and ladies and gentlemen, there you have a garnish for your cocktail. Stay tuned for more tips on the Wednesday show.
Okay, there you go. Look at that. That was quick. If PJ said he was going to send me a video, I figured it was going to be like 10 minutes long. It was like a minute. So there you go. Yeah, definitely give that drink of yours a more professional look with a classic garnish of some sort. And I expect we're going to continue to see some little cocktail tips and maybe some shots and so forth from PJ going forward here on the show. One final teaser, a couple of teasers actually. I mentioned this on Saturday's show, but this Saturday we have a very special guest mixologist, the one and only Heidi, Kevin, Matrix 2021, all the way across the pond. It took a lot of arm twisting from our friend Kathy to make it happen, and it is a riot. And so you're definitely going to want to tune in when that show airs sometime on Saturday. Should be a lot of fun. Also, coming up this April is the beginning of the podcast. And when is the podcast going to happen? Well, on April the 12th, 1996, which is about to be 25 years ago to the day, I first arrived in Las Vegas. And I thought it would be appropriate to go ahead and premiere the podcast on April the 12th, 2021, exactly 25 years later. So it's coming in some form. And as I said, it'll be a monthly show, at least initially. I may even call it Vegas Monthly. I don't know. See if that name is taken. But so a couple of things to recall right there. Anyway, hope that your week is going well. Been a somewhat tumultuous, difficult week around here, but we're hanging in there. You need to hang in there as well. Make sure that you tell your friends and family what they mean to you, because they won't always be there. All right, until next time, or until Saturday, hope that you have a great and lucky week. We will see you soon. Bye-bye.